What's up? This is 10, one of my 46 fucking husbands. And this is his new song, Silence. It's his, I think, Japanese debut
Oh,
or
cool.
Japanese comeback. One of the two. I don't remember which one. I'm excited though.
Awesome. Okay.
So,
When did this come out?
2 days ago. I have waited two whole fucking days
Oh,
for this shit.
nice. All right. All right.
Don't make me wait any longer.
I will not. Show me your hubby.
Show you the hubby. Play, damn you.
焦らほまる始まりの予感と共に越えたデライン心の奥見慣れた風景を忘れることはない Nobody knows me feeling so alone すり抜けるまで tongue even in
He's so pretty. I just had to say that. He's so pretty. And the angel wings is very suiting.
It is. It's a very soothing song so far.
Yes.
Wait, hang on.
Hold on.
His fingers weren't on the piano, they were only in the reflection.
Here?
Yeah, let it play for a few seconds.
ことはない Nobody knows me feeling so alone すり抜けるまで tongue even in a dream
Right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good catch.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm
Editing,
intrigued.
filthy editing. Here it comes.
Silence.
Oh.
Oh, nice beat drop.
Silence.
I like it.
It's so interesting because they're doing, like, visually having, like, in this moment where he's larger than the city, he's a giant, and in other sequences having his face blown up behind him while he's dancing small in front of it. I can't manage to capture both the lyrics and the visuals at the same time. Let me roar, I'm here in silence. Oh, that's sad. He's big and everywhere, and yet was lying with his head in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And an angel whose fingers don't actually hit the keys when the music's playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out where your brain's going with this because my brain's it's 10.
Your brain's like, he's pretty, and my therapist brain has kicked in. I want to see more and then go back and read the lyrics because I'm so intrigued by what the message is. Because I feel like
So,
his visual message is very much like isolated and everywhere and nowhere and existing yet not existing.
like being this big famous person, but in a actual small, tiny way, like feeling. Well, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like, I mean, imagine.
I'm not good at this part.
It's okay. You know, you are good at this part, but just imagine the feeling of walking around in the world where everyone knows your name and not feeling like you know yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could be totally wrong, but that's just the visuals alone.
And it's like being surrounded in a world full of people who idolize you, but still feeling completely alone
Yeah.
because their lives are so controlled.
Mm-hmm. You can't interact with anything when you're that size.
No.
Right? He's sitting on top of a building. His foot takes up the entire road. So there's nothing he could actually interact with. He can just look down at it
Yeah.
and watch the rest of the world live normal lives.
When we get to the end, we'll go back and we'll do the lyrics.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
ふと見上げた星空頬を伝う涙慣れた方に慣れてた Worry and doubt How should I behave Somebody call me Only hear echoes 誰もいない世界みたい声の方へそれでも道求めた
So that I get, he's like caught in a web, like a trap, kind of.
Stuck,
He's
trapped,
stuck?
can't get out, can't move on his own. The next sequence where he's in a group of people, he's the only one facing the opposite direction. He's the only one wearing different colors who actually has a face.
Yeah. Mm. Sounds like it's something meaningful. It's still, my brain's like, pretty.
Hey, both things can be happening at once. You can definitely feel two things at the same time. You're pretty. You're lonely, but you're pretty.
I mean, he wouldn't be lonely if I was there.
That
I
would
digress.
solve the lonely feeling.
Probably.
Silence.
So the color scheme changed. Ooh.
Oh.
So the color scheme, they went from wearing all white to wearing all black, and now it's on fire.
Yeah, and he said, maybe this will be my place when they switched over. And his movements in the dance are more grounded. They're more heavier. They're more concrete, not ethereal, drifting, detached. So burn it down and start over in a place where you belong, maybe.
Could be.
Oh, I love this.
So the puzzle pieces that keep popping up every so often.
That was a very different puzzle in the beginning. I don't remember exactly what the visual was. So I don't know if they're the replacement puzzle pieces, if he was put together differently. But there was definitely a flash of...
oneself?
Possibly. There was definitely sections of the puzzle where pieces of him were missing, and then there was the one where it was centered more on the screen where his face was whole.
Definitely got to reevaluate again.
But he's got his wings back now.
Hey!
Silence.
Ah, such a good song. I love it.
That was beautiful.
Oh, no. Oh, no, stop. Steven, not now, stop the time, number one husband. Stop! Okay.
Alright, now it's just the words.
まりの予感と共に越えたデッライン心の奥見慣れた風景を忘れることはない Nobody knows me feeling so alone すり抜けるまで time
Well, we got the alone part, right? Definitely
Yeah.
in the emptiness.
Mother's tongue slips
But
through. I don't know
what would
enough about
that
10.
mean? I I have no idea what that could be referencing.
Yeah, mother's tongue's usually meant to indicate what you started with, right? So it'd be your first language, where you came from, what you're attached to, who you started out as. So something
That
about
makes sense.
his previous state of being is sneaking past him unintentionally.
Huh.
in a dream I'm in emptiness 매 가슴에 때마다 one day 나가지를 구멍오라 짙은 기억하리 매구루 시키와진 난 like what I loved 그러 이루지우라
He sounds a little depressed.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be. To say it's not what I loved, it's changed. And he doesn't see what he recognizes in it.
The question is that change good or is that change bad? Because right now it sounds a little bit depressing. Like he's not in a good place.
It does, but then you look at the line that's on the screen. My life is like a flower blooming in a dark alleyway. Usually nothing would bloom in the dark. And yet I'll stand out and hustle and bustle. I'm going to keep going, even though where I'm at, where my life is at, is not indicative of me succeeding.
Yeah.
사구하는 너였나 my life 캔소 너 나가 to stand out
I love that growl. Okay, so maybe he wants to be alone.
Wants to be different. Change it, take over. Let me roar, I'm here in the silence. So not depressed and wallowing in it, but recognizing he's not where he wants to be and he's gonna fix it.
Yeah, but like he wants to walk alone in this town. So maybe he's wanting to choose a different path.
Yeah, do something different. I don't know, that's really interesting. I don't know, I need to read that section again. Can you play that back? I was used to... Don't even play it yet. I was used to pretending to be used to it. I was used to
Worry in doubt,
pretending.
how should I behave?
So putting on a front, putting on a mask, making it look like, oh, I've got this and I know how this works so I can make it work, when in reality, constantly questioning, rethinking, and reevaluating every move based on what it should look like, not necessarily what he thinks or feels it should look like.
Yeah, it's kind of like tiptoeing the line between being an idol and being himself.
Or so far
Because
different
as a
from himself to be an idol.
yeah, because idols have this certain standard that they're required to present to the world, and maybe he's lost in that.
Yeah, used to pretending to be used to it stands out to me so strongly, because it's like it gives me this feeling of, we use the phrase fake it till you make it, but it almost hits
That's what.
harder, like you do it so much you start to forget that you're faking. I
Yeah.
was faking it so much that I'd forgotten that it wasn't really me.
Yep.
Somebody call me, only hear echoes. It's like a world with no one around. Like you're caught up in a typhoon and there's no sense, no connection, no grounding. Which would make sense with all the ethereal
So,
visuals
like
coming
going
to
through
play.
emotions.
Yeah. Just kind of getting swept away and swept around, and not truly, it's the fucking definition of dissociating. You live life, you get through the day, you make it look good, you get home, you have no idea what you've done all day.
Huh.
Towards the voice, I still sought the unknown. Kept going, no idea where you're going, but you're just following in that state. Because it's a path that's predetermined. Not even predetermined, but pre-decided that this is the path I'm going to go down. And I know how to make it look good. So I'll keep doing the steps. But internally, I have no idea what's really going on.
That's deep. And I honestly couldn't imagine living my life that way. Although, sometimes I think it would be nice to have my whole life, my whole day and crap planned out, because we're chaos.
True. I mean, and that's the weirdness of it, right? Everything can look great on the surface. It depends on how you're moving through it internally. So if you're saying this is my path and I love it and I'm going to run with it, it's easy to do it. And he's describing the flip side of that coin, where you picked the path at the start and then realized as you were following it down that it just leaves this dissociative floaty feeling, still following it, still going for the end zone or for the end outcome, but not feeling connected to it. And that light and dark transition we see in the video makes a lot more sense, because the light is the ethereal, the light, the white, the wings is the dream of this destination, but it's so disconnected that when he finally says, that's it, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be a part of it, it becomes grounded. It lights up in fire. The colors get darker. Everything gets much more real, because now the person's actively living it in a moment-to-moment kind of way.
Kind of like they're accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
They're accepting and embracing it.
Exactly. Accepting and embracing. They're actively taking a part, not just along for the ride.
I'm along for the ride too.
Mm-hmm.
それでも道求めた Silence 人並みにかき消されても叫ぼう Silence 一人きりこの街で歩けるよ気づけば far away 静寂の中で I just wanna go 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 my own way Let's see another day maybe this will be my place Let me roam here into the silence Let me roam here into the silence
It's a good song.
It is a really good song.
Silence
That last line hits so fucking beautifully. To say that he's gonna roar in silence. This, if we're using the assumption that the silence and all of this is talking about life as an idol, he's saying, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna go through all of it. But me, the person that I am, is still going to exist in the way that I need that person to exist the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm happy here and I'm going to do this, but I'm going to hold on to myself while I do it.
It's important not to lose yourself over it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also very hard to balance those two things.
Yes. Dude, that was awesome. Thank you so much for showing me this song. I'm so glad we decided to do that because that was really a fucking journey that I'm glad I went on.
Yes. I'm glad I got to show you him and hopefully can show you some more music by 10.
Yes, I cannot wait to see more.
Yay!